Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the honors, the praises, the glory belongs to my Lord and Savior. His name is Yahweh by Sham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Mohammed Kodash. Honors to the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit and to the hopeful elect across the globe and to the few, the very few brothers and sisters that are listening and also learning in hopes of being saved within these last days, because you know we're living in the last days of the last days. And so lucky, I hope this phone don't drop because it's tightly like had to put some like tape on it to keep it intact and all that. I just hope this is edifying, Baba Kishar. This ain't gonna be a long lesson. We're just gonna flow with the spirit and just see what we can get, right? A lot of stuff going on, Brother Kasser. Stay focused, don't break. Okay. Don't break, stay faithful to your heart by Shem Yahweh Shai. Remember, no weapon that is formed against us, no witchcraft, no lies, no deception. I do want to quickly go into prophecies. This ain't going to be long. Let's go. Second Ezra 16. I'm going to jump straight to Baba Kishar. Verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, you servants of the Lord. Hear these words and key thing. Understand what the Lord Jehovah is saying. Behold, the word of the Lord Jehovah, receive it. Believe not the gods and whom. How did I know that would happen? See, I told you that would happen. Baba Kishar, you know what? Hold on just a minute. Because this phone keeps falling, I knew that would happen. Let's put this up on there instead. Hold on. Let's see if this will just hold. These things happen, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to place this, see if it will sit on this wood. All right. Satan is out here, bro. Baba Kishar, Satan is out here. Hold on. Let's see if we can just place this here and we can get it to stick. That should be slightly better. Slightly. That's, oh no, what's all that? What's that? Pure mites on that. Hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute, brothers. Hey, there's pure. I don't know what the hell that was. Mites or something. Hold on just a minute. So you're gonna have to bear me just a minute. That's better? Hopefully this don't fall. That's better. Baba Kisha, Baba Kisha, Baba Kisha. So it says, behold, the word of the Lord, receive it, believe not the gods in whom the Lord spake, idols, right? In who the Lord spake, believe not the false gods. And it says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. So the plagues are different forms of calamities, vials, and so forth that are going to be poured out upon the earth. That's when a woman with child in the ninth month bringeth forth her son. Within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains can pass her wound. 2 or 3 hours, great pains are going to come past her wound. And this goes back to what Thessalonians, hold on, let's go. Hmm? Great pains. When you go to Thessalonians, hold them right there. Hold that right there. Quickly jump to Thessalonians and go to chapter 5. Hmm? We got Thessalonians 5, Baba Kishar, as well. Hmm? We got Thessalonians 5, Thessalonians 2. When they shall say, hold on. This is First Thessalonians 5. But concerning the times and season, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, that I should write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so comes as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they shall not escape. So when the people are in peace and safety, it shall come upon them like a woman that's pregnant. Now, man, this is referring to man as man, woman. Like, what does that represent? Them pains, them labor pains, which is certain events that are going to happen up on earth. Now, let's put this back down. Baba Kushar. You're going to have to bear me because my hands are freezing. Baba Kashar. But this is good because this kind of wakes you up. It kind of shocks. It shocks the body. All right. You got to put yourself out here as well. As much as you may not want to, you have to put yourself out here. And the Lord Jehovah is going to do the rest. See what else we got. And it says, as when a woman with child in the ninth month bringing forth a son within 2 or 3 hours birth, great pains compass her wound, which pains when the child cometh forth, they shall not slack a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. So they come in. These plagues are coming, right? And the world shall mourn, and the sorrow shall come upon it on every side. So you're gonna have sorrows upon every side. You're gonna see different forms of calamity happen on every single side. You're gonna see that, right? And we just gotta hope and pray that we have enough faith, Baba Kishar, to be able to make it through. Because the only thing that's gonna get you through is your faith in the Lord Jehovah Shai. So it says, check this out. Even shall the plagues will not be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and the sorrow shall come upon it on every side. We're gonna have sorrows everywhere. Every side there's gonna be sorrow, screaming, blood curdling screams. Oh my people, hear my words, make you ready to the battle. So we gotta get ready now. In those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So we're gonna be like pilgrims, man. Pilgrims upon earth. You understand? This is how we gotta be now. We're just visiting. We're just visiting right now. We're just here to visit. We're sojourners. Okay? He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth. So he that selleth, let him be as one that fleeth. So if you sell him merchandise, you're not trying to attain unto it. Fleeth away, and he that buyeth is one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise is one that have no profit by it. And he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. See, that's the mentality of that. You're not taking nothing with you. He that soweth as he that shall not reap. So also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. They that marry as they shall get no children. They that marry not as widowers. And therefore they that labor, labor in vain. So you know what this labor people are doing? That's really in vain. And they're gonna find out soon that that was all vanity. All of it. All that labor, all them hard working hours. It was all vanity. Because what's the end goal gonna be? Yahushua coming back and World War Three. So the only thing that's gonna stick is this words. That's the only thing that's gonna is this words. See what else we got? For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children, and they that occupy their merchandise with robbery. The more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sins, saith the Lord. So don't be decking at your households and so forth. The more you do that, the more the Lord's going to be angry with you for doing that. You got to be that proper soldier mentality, bro. You got to be a proper soldier mentality. You're not taking nothing. You ain't taking nothing with you. That's what mentality you got to have. You got to be like, whatever you have, temporal. Corinthians. Well, we look not at the things that are what? Seen. For the things that are seen are temporal, but the things that are not seen are what? Eternal. That's the mentality you got to have in this truth. The only thing you can take with you is this word. Not even flesh and blood can inherit the kingdom. So that's the mentality we're going to have in this truth. Let's see what else we got, Baba Kishar. And the more would I be angry with them for their sins and vote if they do that. If your mind's on this kingdom, the Lord's going to be angry with you. What else does it say? In John, right? Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So let's make sure we're not loving this world. We're not a part of this world, man. We're separate. We're different. Okay? We are different, right? We're not supposed to be partaking in the ways of this world. Okay? All getting involved in what they're getting involved in. Satan's the god of this world, man. And we have a foe. We have a huge foe, a huge enemy. And guess what he wants? Your soul. Okay? That's what he wants, your soul. Okay? He wants your mind, he wants your soul. He wants all of that. So we got to make sure that we're doing everything we can. But so like, yo, the temperature has dropped. There else. We're not going to be that long doing this. So we got to make sure what we're doing, what's supposed to be doing, we're faithful to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Faithful. Looking for faithful men that shall be able to teach others. Let's go to Timothy's. Let's go to Timothy's. Come on. The enemy wants you weak. He wants you weak. He wants you prayerless. All right? He wants you doubtful. He wants you fearful. Right? He wants you unsure of yourself. This is why he would try to gaslight your reality as well. Okay? You got people losing their minds out here, man. You literally got people losing their minds out here. Bugging out, malfunctioning. You literally got that happening right before our eyes. Right? People screaming, get gone! Move on! These are demons, man. These are demons. These are cult members. These are Satanists. Don't get involved in all that. Right? Even little children, get gone! It's demonic possession. They don't want you to know about this stuff, man. When you bring out the word, if you have the authority, these things are going to manifest right before you. And other people are going to be able to see it as well. They're still trying their witchcraft, but that's not going to work. Go to Timothy's. Right? People are possessed out here. Right? Possessed. See what else we've got. Stay focused. Don't get drawn into no negativity, man. Alright? Let's not get drawn into no negativity. So we're going to go to 2 Timothy's. You therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahweh Mashiach, and the things that you have heard from me among many witnesses, commit these things to faithful men, who will be able to teach others also. You therefore must endure hardship as a good soldiers of Mashiach. This is hardship that we're going through right now, Baba Kisha. How you got acting like I didn't see you? I saw you, Baba Kisha, on the other side. Now, what they're doing is not going to work, man. We have the authority over here. Baba Kisha, Baba Kisha. Now they're sending in the military as well, Baba Kisha. We have the authority. We're not stupid, man. We know what you're doing. Baba Kisha, Baba Kisha. They're running you know what? I got to stop doing that. But they're running psychological operations on people. And they're going to get messed up for that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because the ultimate psyops, the ultimate one that can manipulate you is, well, the Lord don't need to do it, but he can if he wants to. Right? So check this out. They're getting all scared. These are demons. These are demons hiding in people, man. Endure hardship as a good soldier of Mashiach. No one engaged in warfare entangles himself with the affairs of this life. So now you're a soldier for Yahweh Shai. So we can't get entangled with the affairs of this life. What's the affair? Oh my God. Just as I talked about the military and I said this was military, what can you hear over my head as well? Helicopter. Bro, this is high level stuff that we're teaching. Truth that we are teaching. High level. High level. And every true believer has a common foe. And guess who that foe is? Satan. Some call him the devil. And there's many people working for him. Let's go. And it says, Baba Kishra, as a good soldier, no one engaged in warfare entangles himself with the affairs of this life. So if you're engaged in warfare, We can't entangle ourselves with what the affairs of this world. We can't. The affairs would be, what's the affairs? Many things, right? Things of the world. Let's not entangle ourselves with things like that, man. All these different affairs of this particular world. Okay? And it says Babakisha, Babakisha, Babakisha. With the affairs of this world. Right? Of this life that he made please him, who has enlisted him as a soldier. You've been enlisted. When you're enlisted, you have no choice. You do what the sergeant tells you to do. He tells you to wake up. You wake up. He tells you to go sleep. You go sleep. You've been enlisted. Enlisted to be a soldier. Called to be a soldier for Yahweh Shai. And also, if anyone competes in athletics, he is not crowned unless he competes according to the rules. So you have to do things according to the rules of the Lord, not the world's rules. Because the world's rules are something else. Right? No. The rules of Yahweh Shai. Okay, we got to be disciplined out here. Right? Disciplined. In the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Not doing our own thing. If you have a group of brothers, that's nice. Teach for them, but we have to be sincere about this. See what else we got. See what else we got. Excuse me just a minute. This is real stuff, you know. Baba Kishar. So we got that. And also, see what else we got. See what else we got. Romans 10. We're going to shut off soon. This is Romans 10. Brother, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that you might be saved. For I bear them witness they have a zeal for God, but not according to knowledge. So we need to gain the knowledge. Our people have a zeal, but it's not according to the knowledge of the Lord Jehovah Shem Yahushua. Right? So how do you get that knowledge? That knowledge is within the scriptures. Okay? So I'm going to duck out. I'm going to bounce because, yeah. We got to teach this word. We're going to bounce now. I hope this was edifying. And on to the next time, because them spirits are active as well. Which we're not scared, but they're active right now. You got demons manifesting in people, man. So we gonna bounce. We gonna bounce right now, man. Real talk. Until the next time, Shalom. Shalom.